High school basketball on 95.9 The Wolf. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
A pleasant Friday evening to everyone from Bryant, Arkansas, and Bryant High School. Golden Hurricane basketball is on the air. Tonight from Hornet Arena, it's the Hurricane and the Hornets in a 6A Central doubleheader. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bud Schropel, our producer-engineer. Back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network is Mr. Dustin Sullivan, and we welcome you to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. We are in our NEA Baptist broadcast position on the mezzanine level here at this beautiful, huge Hornet Arena in Bryant, Arkansas, probably the site of this year's 2026 6A state basketball tournament. That's not official, but that's what I'm hearing, and I wouldn't have any problem at all coming right back here to play the state tournament. Tonight, it's a doubleheader with the Hornets, and both Jonesboro teams coming here with a 1-0 conference mark. A first game sweep of the Cabot Panthers, both boys and girls. Girls won by double digits, 55-43. The boys won by the mercy rule right at the end of the game, 65-35. And we'll talk about the girls' game first. For Stephen Etter, now brace yourself, 15-4 on the year, 15 wins, only 4 losses. Out of the gate with a 1-0 start against Cabot, and tonight taking on the Bryant Hornets, who they have not beaten in at least 3 seasons. Their coach is Eric Teague. He won several state championships at Melbourne. He's in his 3rd season here at Bryant, and he is a very young team. Listen to this, a senior, a junior, and then 11 sophomores and 2 freshmen on his roster tonight. So I hear that it's a pretty good basketball team, but will be very inexperienced with all those sophomores and freshmen on the roster. So this should be a good one. The Lady Hurricane coming in very, very good about themselves. Stephen Etter just doing a fine, fine job as the interim coach for the girls basketball program, along with Tim Hawkins and Dunaway Barnes. The girls won the JV game tonight. Won it by 2, 26-24. They hit a 3 late in the contest to win it, and they are off to a 2-0 start. They're not legally conference, but the Lady Hurricane JV team, something they haven't even had in the last few years, playing very well out of the gates. We'll break away for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the standings in the 6A Central for the girls as you're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Welcome back to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. Here's the standings in the 6A Central. North Little Rock is on top. They started off 1-0 the other night. They played Central, who are off to an 0-1 start. Their overall mark is 16-3. Jonesboro next with a 15-4 overall mark, 1-0 in conference play after their win over Cabot and Conway. One at Little Rock Southwest. They are 11-6 overall. Bryant had the week off. There are 7 teams in the 6A Central and 9 in the West. So one team will have a night off either on Tuesday or Friday. Bryant had the night off on Tuesday. Then Cabot, Central, and Little Rock Southwest all at 0-1. Cabot has a 12-6 mark. Central 8-8, Little Rock Southwest 2-9. Tonight, it's Little Rock Southwest is going to be playing Cabot at Cabot. Central has the night off. Bryant is of course, here at home against Jonesboro. North Little Rock is against Central. Conway taking on Little Rock Southwest, and Cabot taking on Little Rock Southwest. Conway is at North Little Rock, and North Little Rock is at Conway. Bryant here at home against Jonesboro. Central has the night off. Little Rock Southwest taking on Cabot at Cabot. There's your look around the 6A Central and the 6A Conference. We'll break away for 2 more minutes. When we come back, we'll get ready for the tip between the Hornets, Lady Hornets of Bryant High School, the Hurricane of Jonesboro. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during our 3-day sale. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, featuring 5-pound chubs of 73% lean ground beef for $3.38 a pound. Limit 3. 40-ounce packs of Smithfield hometown bacon are $7.97. Limit 3. All week long, we have 2.5-pound bags of Best Choice boneless chicken breasts for $5.37. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads.
Number 4, Lois Fabonmi, a freshman. She wears number 10. Gia Campbell, a sophomore, wears number 15. Kerrigan Marks, a sophomore, wears number 23. And Kirsten Daly, a sophomore, wears number 24. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 sophomores and a freshman starting for Bryant. For the Lady Hurricane, 15-4 on the year. They're 1-0 in conference play. They're averaging 54 points a game, giving up 43. These stats I'm going to give you tonight are all conference stats only. Jonesboro shooting 13 of 24 for 54% coming off that win at Cabot. Katie Brown had 18 points in the contest to lead the Lady Hurricane. Amaya Wilburn and Cassidy Rogers had 10 each. There were 4 ties and 5 lead changes in the game. Jonesboro outscored Cabot 17-8 in the 4th quarter. And before we give the starters, let's break away for 2 minutes for the national anthem, the pledge, and the moment of silence. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service.
Internet company, Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit.
Also double digits, 10, the 5'10 junior wears number 32. Jonesboro and the Road Blacks trimmed in gold, numerals and letters in white, trimmed in gold. Bryant in their home whites, trimmed in blue, numerals and letters in blue, no trim. Lady Hurricane off to a great start this year, 15-4, conference mark of 1-0. They're coming off 4 wins in a row. They won the BB Christmas tournament and then won the opener against Cabot this Tuesday night. First win against Cabot in 3 years. Turn the lights down here. We want to remind you that we are streaming this tonight. Craig Miller and Lindsey Miller came down. It's an adult-only broadcast stream for you tonight here from Bryant. The Millers are here to take care of it at JHS The Warning on YouTube. So you get to watch it and hear it. And if you're not around to streaming, certainly you can get it on the EAB Media Group app, which you need to download on all your phones and devices. 4 sophomores and a freshman for Eric Teague, probably the youngest team he's had in many, many years, maybe ever. It's kind of a rebuild year, but Bryant still looks to finish strong this year, make the state tournament. Lady Hurricane just wanted to make a splash this year. It's been a long time since they've had a 15-4 start. And actually have won more games than the boys team has overall, which Aaron Lowe has been looking at it and trying to find people to tell him when the last time that. A Bryant throw quickly. 15-footer is missed. Offensive rebound. Stick back is good for Marks, and she's fouled. I checked that. It was not Marks. It was number 10, Lois Fabonmi. She'll get the and 1 free throw. She makes it 3-0 Bryant. That foul was on Taku. Her first, team first for Jonesboro. In the front court on the right wing is Chastity Rogers. Dumps it down low. Taku missed the shot. Katie Brown trying to get it, stepped on the end line. That'll be a turnover to Bryant. Taku found herself more open than she thought she was going to be. Just kind of short-armed it. Here comes Bryant in the front court. It's Daly. Gets it to the left side, now back to the right side. That's Fabonmi. Lob inside with the catch, the shot, and 2 for Carrington Marks. 5-0 Bryant. Here comes Lacey Hall to the front court, man-to-man defense from the Hornets. Hall goes to the wing, gets a pick, couldn't get the give and go. Trips, falls, loses the basketball. Here's Bryant, 4-on-1. Taking it all the way to the goal, and offensive, no, they're going to call a block. Wow, that was well away from the cylinder. Perfect stance there by Chastity Rogers, but she's going to be whistled for the foul. Her first. Second on Jonesboro, and 2 more free throws coming. This time it's Gia Campbell to the line to shoot a couple. Her first one from the lefty rattles in. 6-0 start for Bryant. Not the ideal situation for Stephen Etter's group. It's a little bit more difficult on the road. They're finding it out early. Both free throws are made. 7-0 Bryant. Rogers, long pass to Hall, offered shoulder, gets it back on the dribble to Katie Brown. Katie on the wing, comes top of the key. Almost lost it. I'm going to say she double dribbled. She never put the other hand on it. She just Rogers. Rogers in the front court, straight down the pike, lays it up and got it. Chastity Rogers with the Ghost to Coast 2 makes it 7-2. Jonesboro scores with 5:56 to go in the first. Here's a three from Daly. Missed strong. Offensive board. Took out a couple of Hurricane. Now Bryant has it. Dump pass down. Shot up and in. Kirsten Daly with 2, and it's 9-2. Nice feed from Gia Campbell. And Bryant goes full court pressure. In the front court, Rogers has it. No, excuse me, Amaya Wilburn on the high right wing. She's double teamed. Gets it off to Hall. Hall in the paint. Kicks it over to Koo. Shoots it from 8 off the window and in. 9-4. Bryant with the lead. 5:13 to go. First frame. There's a foul on the floor called on Jonesboro. Reaching in. On Chastity Rogers, that's her second. That's the third on Jonesboro. It's a baseline inbound. They get it out front, down low, and lay-in made. Wide open down there was Gia Campbell for her 4th point. Too easy there, 11-4. Full court pressure comes again from the Hornets. Katie Brown. She'll try to get to the front court. Comes to the left side. Double team there. Passes it over to the right. There's Lacey Hall trying to penetrate. Can't. Now she draws the double team over to Katie Brown. She takes it to the free throw line. Dumps it to the right side. Shot up and in. Amaya Wilburn with the bucket. Her first 2, and it's 11-6. And timeout called on the floor. Timeout called by the Lady Hurricane. It's a 30. The football greats of the Hornet football team. They've won 5 out of the last 7 state championships. There's a pass to the left wing. Daly comes out, throws it to the right side to Fabami, and it's stolen away. Katie Brown with the nice hands. Takes it down the middle, lays it to Lacey Hall. She puts it up left side. Missed it too strong. Maya Wilburn with the stick back. She's fouled. Foul is on Kirsten Daly, her first. That's the first on Bryant, and Amaya Wilburn's going to shoot a couple. 3 out of 4 on Tuesday, and missed the first. Here come a couple of Bryant substitutes. Number 5 is in there. That is Paris Lacey. And the other young lady has some flowing locks, and I can't tell what her number is. Wilburn missed both the free throws and step-in rebound to Paris Lacey. Left side on the wing is Hall, but she did draw the foul, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. She was 0 for 1 from the line on Tuesday. That foul was on the player just in. Walker, her first, team second. Hall misses a free throw. Jonesboro 0 for 3 from the free throw line. It stays 11-6. Gets the second, though. Swishes that when she has a point, and it's 11-7. Campbell in the front court. To the left wing. Between the circles, Marks, or Daly, right side. Gia Campbell spinning wide of the block. Blocked and taken down by Katie Brown. She's going to go coast to coast. Her runner, no. Short on the lay-in and rebound to Bryant. Kirsten Daly to the right side. Here's Walker for 3. Drains it. Daly Walker with the tray, and it's 14-7. They've doubled up Jonesboro. The ball goes out of bounds. Off Jonesboro. Bryant basketball on the sideline. They'll inbound it. They being Bryant, get it out front. to Kirsten Daly. They swing it around to the left side. Here's a three from the corner, air ball. But a foul's going to be called on Taku. No, check that. Foul's going to be called on Lacey Hall, her first. 14th foul on Jonesboro, non-shooting foul. So Bryant has it. Here's a long. 30-second timeout called by Jonesboro. We'll keep it right here again. Lady Hurricane had it to an 11-6 ball game, but now they have 11-7 ball game, but 8 straight from Bryant. They lead it 19-7. 4 points for Gia Campbell. 3 points each for Walker and Fabomni. Jonesboro has 2 points each from Amaya Wilburn, 0 for 2 from the line. Chastity Rogers with 2. Lindley Hausman-Deku with 2. And Lacey Hall 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Hall, Brown, Demaya Wright in the ball game for Jonesboro. 5'9" sophomore, had 9 the other night against the win against Cabot. Wilburn and Rogers also in the game for the Lady Hurricane. Lacey Hall dribbling out front, hands it off. Reversing the field is right to the corner. Here's a 3 ball from Rogers, in and out. And long rebound into the hands of the Hornets. Here come the Lady Hornets on the dribble drive. Cutting the paint. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound by Jonesboro's Katie Brown, and she's fouled down low. Foul is on number 5, Paris Lacey, her first. Third team foul on the Lady Hornets. Hurricane basketball inbound under the Bryant goal. Katie Brown gets it back. She has it stripped and stolen. And a lay-in by Kyla Daly. She has 4, just took it right out of Brown's hands, and then a whistle and a sub. Gia Campbell's going to come back in for Bryant. Also, Fabonmi in the game, and also number 23, Carrington Marks, into the game. They drop off the pressure. Jonesboro will bring it up the floor. Lacey Hall to the front court. Trying to trap her on one side or the other. Going to try to trap her on the left high side. She dribbles out of it, goes to Katie Brown. Brown between her legs, spins through defenders, bumped, no call. Chastity Rogers dribble drive, shot up, no. Offensive board, stick back, good for Demaya Wright. 21-9. 18 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Bryant basketball. Lacey to the corner. Fabami back around the perimeter. Gia Campbell straight away. At the top of the key, gets a pick, stops for 3. No. Rebound. Maya Wilburn gets it up to Brown. She can't get a shot off to end the quarter. And the Lady Hurricane cut it to 12, 21-9 after 1. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your...
Don't settle for less.
21-7, Bryant lead. This roster has a senior and a junior on it, and they haven't seen the floor yet. It's been all sophomores and freshmen for the Lady Hornets. 4 points for Gia Campbell, 4 points for Kylie Daly, 3 points each for Lois Fabomni and Bailey Walker off the bench. Carrington Marks, Kirsten Daly have 2 points each. Paris Lacey has played and not scored. Jonesboro has 2 points from Amaya Wilburn, Chastity Rogers, Lindley Hausman-Deku, and Demaya Wright, and 1 point from Lacey Hall. Chastity Rogers out front, dribbling through defenders, lost the basketball, picked up by Bryant. It's going to... Oh, a nice job of getting back. Demaya Wright blocked the ball out of bounds to deny the easy 2, but good hustle there from Wright. Here comes Lacey Hall back in the game for Chastity Rogers. She's going to take over the point. Katie Brown, right number 2, is in the game. That is Kamani Carter. 5'5" sophomore, had a point against Cabot. And Amaya Wilburn in the game for Jonesboro. Lob inside, almost stolen from behind and then scored by Carrington Marks. She has 4, and Bryant makes it 23-9. Pass into Katie Brown on the high left side. Goes around the defender, stops from 15, jump shot way off the mark. Straight to Bryant. Here come the Lady Hornets in the front court. Campbell dishes out to the wing. Almost a steal. Picking it up is Campbell. Throws it to the right side. That's Fabami. Getting it in the corner is Walker. Back up top. They swing it around the perimeter. Gia Campbell has it high left wing. Splits defense in the front court. Hook pass to Hall. Hall to the elbow. Shoots it to the right corner. Passing it down low and too wide. Good thought, but just not executed very well. And another unforced error to Bryant. Horrible start for Jonesboro. Down 24-9. Fabami firing it inside. Intercepted and stolen in great position was Amaya Wilburn. In the front court, Kamani Carter back out to Hall. Hall pass fake back to Carter. She bounces it inside, but too short on the pass. It's loose on the floor, picked up by Bryant, tied up by Carter. Jump ball called. Bryant's possession. Just trying to force passes into places that aren't open. You got to swing it to make the inside open up, not force it. Kyla Daly in the front court. In trouble. Needs some help. Gets it off left side to Kirsten Daly. And a bad pass. Lacey Hall with the intercept. Takes it down and got the shot. To go, she has 3. 24-11. Hall also out. She's replaced by Chastity Rogers. Taku for 3. No. To my right, couldn't get the rebound. Bryant comes out of there with it. Up the left side. 3 ball, short. Offensive board by Bryant. Dribbles out to the free throw line, then dumps it to Gia Campbell, and she's fouled by Katie Brown, her first. 3rd on Jonesboro in the quarter. 4:56 to go. Second quarter, 27-11. There's a lay-in coming right down the lane. Untouched was Carrington Marks for her 6th point. 18-point lead for Bryant. The worst start Jonesboro could imagine. Up top to the right side and falling down after being hit was Taku. Gia Campbell on the foul, her first. 2 on Bryant in the quarter. Couple of subs for the Lady Hornets. Carter, long pass line inbound for the Lady Hornets. Inbound to Kyla Daly. Back right side, now left Gia Campbell. Back to the right. Gia Campbell spins to the free throw line. They swing. Gia Campbell spins to the free throw line. They swing it around the perimeter. Here's a lefty 3. It was an air ball, but right to her teammate who missed the lay-in. And then rebound Jonesboro. That's about the 5th layup missed tonight by Jonesboro. Gia Campbell, dribble drive, offensive foul on Campbell, her second. That's the 3rd on Bryant. Jonesboro will inbound. Against full court pressure. Get it in, knocked to the ground. No foul called, and they call our girl for going out of bounds. That was Chastity Rogers, who just got tripped. No foul called. Bryant basketball. Just been that kind of night. Bryant working the ball around the perimeter. Katie Brown with the steal. Now she'll take it down the left side, lay it up soft, and got it. Her first 2 points of the game. 31-15, 16-point lead for Bryant. Brown almost with the steal. Now the Hurricane with the steal. Lacey Hall, or excuse me, that's Kamani Carter, threw it right to where she thought her teammate was, and standing there was Kyla Daly. Left wing, here's a three ball on the way, no good. Rebound to Maya Wright. 1:57 to go, Jonesboro in the front court. Chastity Rogers passes out to Brown. She puts up a three ball, can't bank it in. Got the rebound though, puts it up from point blank range, and she'll shoot a couple of free throws. Katie Brown exercising herself down there with some hustle. Kyla Daly with the foul. That's 4 on Bryant. And Katie Brown to the line to shoot 2. 6 out of 9 on Tuesday, 1 out of 1 here. That's her third point. It's 31-16. If somehow they could get this game down to single digits by halftime, that would be quite the accomplishment for these Lady Hurricane, have been struggling at best here in the first half. Brown makes them both. She has 4 points. 31-17, 14-point lead now. Pressure in the backcourt, breaking it is Daly. Dribble drive to the bucket, missed the shot. Gets her own rebound, then lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. And Jonesboro basketball. Here comes Gia Campbell back in the game. Tough break there for the Lady Hurricane. Demaya Wright's going to take a rest. Stephen Etter can't believe what he just saw. Hausman Deku in for Demaya Wright. She was just standing flat-footed. She brought her arms up to try to soften the blow, and they called her for a block. Here's almost a steal by Katie Brown. That's going to be a 10-second violation if they don't hurry. That's it, 10. 10-second violation, Hurricane basketball with 1:06 to go. 31-17. They'll inbound in the backcourt. No, they inbound in the front court. Katie Brown will throw it in just in front of the Bryant bench. And there's a foul on the floor. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Bryant. Jonesboro will go to the line to shoot. That foul was on Lois Fabanmi, her first. 2 free throws for Skylar Gambrell just in the game. First one. Into the game for Bryant is Paris Lacey. She replaces Walker. Makes the second. Makes it 32-17. Jonesboro basketball. Both shot clock and game clock running. Bounces to the free throw line. Wilburn turns, fires it down low, and too hard and too wide for Rogers, who had trouble controlling the pass. Another unforced error on the Lady Hurricane. Bryant basketball can extend the lead to 18 or 19 with the tray. Rogers cut off the player. She stepped on the sideline. Jonesboro will get it back. Be a 4-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Skylar Gambrell came out, got the basketball and the throw in to Hausman Deku. Back to Katie Brown. Back to Deku. Hands it off to Rogers between the circles. Rogers needs some help. Bounce it right side to Gambrell. She dribbles out front. Bounces it to Rogers. Rogers takes it to the elbow. Knocked away and stolen by Bryant. Here come the Lady Hornets. 14 seconds. Kirsten Daly, dribble drive in the paint. Runner won't go. Offensive stick back won't go, but a foul down low on Amaya Wilburn. That's her first. Jonesboro already over the limit, and here is Carrington Marks to shoot a couple. Her first free throw attempt, 6 points in the game. She makes the first, 7 points now. 33-17, lead is back to 16 points. Demaya Wright in for Hausman Deku, and Chastity Rogers in for Skylar Gambrell. Mark's second free throw. Got them both. Give her 8. 34-17. There's a steal on the throw-in. Shot is missed. And the final shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. Steal by Bryant, but couldn't capitalize on it. But they take a 17-point lead into the locker room, leading it 34-17. We'll take a 3-minute break. When we come back, the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also...
We're here when you need us most.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take home pack, sandwich.
First half, make sure you check out the entire inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles at dealerships in Jonesboro, Walnut Ridge, and Hot Springs at CavanaughCars.com. Well, the Lady Hurricane did not get off to a good start. 7 straight points from Bryant to start this thing. Bryant led by as many as 21-7 in the first period, led 21-9 after one period. They extended that to a 29-11 lead where Jonesboro made a little comeback, cut it to 31-17, but the last 3 scored by Bryant to lead it by 17 here at the break. 34-17. Bryant has 8 and 0 for 2 from the line. 3 points for Lacey Hall. She's 1 out of 2 from the line. 2 points for Demaya Wright. 2 points for Lindley Hausman Deku. And 2 points for Chastity Rogers. Skylar Gambrell played, did not score. She's 0 of 2 from the line. Kamani Carter played, did not score. She did not attempt a free throw. Jonesboro has Lacey Hall and Chastity Rogers with 2 fouls each. Kirsten Daly, Gia Campbell, and Kyla Daly with 2 fouls each for Bryant. 34-17. Bryant with the lead. We'll break away for 5 minutes when we come back. Second half action of the Lady Hornets and the Lady Hurricane.
We go Nebo.
A home isn't just 4 walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow.
Trying. We're life savers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here.
Couldn't gives it up to Katie Brown. Brown Back to Rogers. Rogers will come to the right side. Hands it off there to Carter. Gives it up to Hall. Trying to throw it down low, just do it right to Bryant. Hausman to Koo. Gia Campbell with the stop jumper. No. Long rebound. Bryant has it. Tying her up was Hausman to Koo, and it's a foul on Hausman to Koo. Her second. Need to score and do some denying on defense. Long way to go in this one, but they have a long gap to fill. And timeout called by Eric Teague and the Bryant Lady Hornets. It's a 30. We'll take it with them on the EAB Sports Network. To fall now, the Lady Hurricane will have their first in the front court. Katie Brown will bring it in. Katie has 4 points all late in the second quarter. Backdoor cut, threw it right to Bryant though. They have scouted Jonesboro very, very well. Gia Campbell, right wing, Kyla Daly, into the corner, Marks. Dribbles up to the wing, back to Daly, left side. To Fabomni, she misses a shot. Tipped rebound, goes out of bounds. Two Lady Hurricane carried it there. Bryant basketball. So far tonight, everything that could go wrong would go wrong with the Lady Hurricane. Inbound to Marks. High right wing, left wing, now down to the corner. To the baseline wide, up to the top of the key. Here's a three ball on the way. It's short, floor rebound. Kamani Carter picks it up, takes it on the dribble, up to Katie Brown, high, left side high. Back to Carter. Carter, bounce it to Hausman to Koo. Down low to Wilburn, her laying good. That's 6 for Wilburn. 31-19 lead. 34-19, excuse me. And there's Bryant's unforced error. Gives the ball right back to Jonesboro. Need a lot more of that. And Lady Hurricane need to capitalize. Rogers spins out of it, almost takeaway. Goes to the left side. Comes back to Carter. Carter dribbles left. Welcome back to Bryant. Jonesboro trailing the Lady Hornets 34-19. Bryant's first conference game of the season. Jonesboro's second, trying to get out to a 2-0 mark, but they have a big old hill to climb and better start playing better basketball than they are right now. They almost can't get out of their own way this evening. Bryant just awarded a basketball, and something we've seen happen 3 times tonight to Jonesboro, yet the ruling was different. I'll just leave it at that. From the baseline, get it in. The long three is an air ball right into the hands of Katie Brown. Shovel pass, who goes back to Brown. She brings it across the timeline, swings it to the left side. Kamani Carter just took her out the basketball, goes out of bounds. Another unforced error on Jonesboro. Bryant in the backcourt being pressured. To the right side, Campbell on the wing. That's Walker. Up top to Lacey. To the baseline, Gia Campbell blocked and stolen by Katie Brown. Good defense by the Lady Hurricane. Hausman to Koo. Oh, back to Wilburn. That was almost an over and back, or backcourt violation. Left wing, Katie Brown. She drives to the paint, puts up a runner. She's fouled, and Katie will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on Walker. Her second on Bryant in the quarter. Or excuse me, it's Skylar Gambrell going to the line. She's 0 for 2 tonight. And she rattles that one in. Her first free throw, she has a point in the game. Cuts the deficit 34-20. 14-point Lady Hornet lead. Second free throw, got it. Nice shot. Nice rotation by Skylar Gambrell. Her 2 points, 34-21. Lead down to 13. The other way, breakaway missed openly, and then the air ball rebound to Amaya Wilburn. Top of the key is Carter. Left side to Brown. Brown inside to Wilburn. Turns. Kicks it out to the corner. Here's Carter with the left-handed three. No. Tip to Wilburn. Wilburn behind her to Brown. Brown, top of the key, Gambrell. Gambrell in the paint. Teardrop short. Loose basketball picked up by Jonesboro. Hausman Naku missed the shot. Wilburn gets the rebound. She goes up and scores it. Sticking with it all the way. Jonesboro gets a 2, and it's 34-23. The lead is down to 11. Daly, dribble drive to the paint, puts a runner up. Offensive board, goes out of bounds. Jonesboro basketball. Lady Hurricane making a bit of a comeback here. Demaya Wright's going to check in for Hausman Deku. Hurricane basketball. Katie Brown will bring it to the front. Left side it goes in the front court. Dribble drive to the paint. Kamani Carter stops at the block, and she is fouled. Foul is on Paris Lacey, her second. 3 on Bryant, 2 free throws for Kamani Carter. Looking for her first points, 1 of 2 on Tuesday. Gets a first. It's a 10-point game. 34-24. That is 7 in a row scored by the Lady Hurricane. 3-player substitute for Bryant. As here's the second free throw from Carter. Missed that one. And rebound Bryant. Daly in the front court, left side. Campbell to the right wing. Marks down the corner. Kirsten Daly up top. 3-ball on the way. Yes. Boy, nice rotation, and Deshauna Bell with her first 3. 37-24. Bell, another sophomore for Bryant. Jonesboro throws it away. Bryant comes away with the basketball. Trapped in the backcourt. Marks gets it up to Kyla Daly. She takes it in the paint. Her shot, put up a shot. Jump ball called. Hurricane basketball. Good hands in there by Demaya Wright. Hurricane basketball. Katie Brown going to get it into Wright. Right back to Brown. Brown comes to the left side of the circle. All the way to the goal. Her runner blocked out of bounds. And they're going to say it was lost out of bounds. It's going to say last touched by Jonesboro. Here comes one of the officials maybe to overrule this thing. They're going to change it. Hurricane basketball. Katie Brown lobs it in to Wright with the catch, the shot, and the score. Wright with 4. 37-26. 11-point lead. Daly pressure in the backcourt. She's fouled. Coming up for the steal. Taking a chance there was Carter. That'll be Kamani's second. And the third on Jonesboro in the quarter. Sideline inbound for Bryant. Into Daly. Marks to Kirsten Daly, right wing. Here's the 3-ball on the way. In and out. Rebound controlled by Bryant. Down low. Kyla Daly missed the easy shot. Goes up again. It's blocked by Wilburn and pulled down by Jonesboro. Katie Brown in the front court. Needs some help. Bounce it to Wright at the free throw line. Inside to Wilburn. Positioning for a shot. Puts it up around, over everything. Then a jump ball called on the rebound. It'll be Bryant basketball. Boy, I'm telling you, that was a quick tie-up call. Kyla Daly. Gia Campbell, backcourt. Back to Daly in the front court. Lobs it in the paint. Kirsten Daly lost the handle. Picked up by Gambrell. Ahead to Katie Brown. Left side lay-in. Stop. Gets it back to double-digit lead. 7 points for Daly. Tyler Gambrell dribbles out. 39-28 Bryant. There's a steal. Gia Campbell's going to take it coast to coast. Tripped Katie Brown, and she goes slammed into the standard. and then laid it in easy. 41-28, back to a 13-point lead. Left wing almost a steal. Picking it up is Gambrell. Katie Brown gets knocked to the ground. And a jump ball called. It will be Hurricane basketball. Katie Brown will step out to throw it in. 39.8 seconds to go. 13-point lead for Bryant after Jonesboro had cut it to 9. Get it in to Wilburn. Hands it off. Shot is missed. Katie Brown with the rebound. Dumps it to Wilburn with the jumper. Bryant with the board. Pass ahead. Bell with the catch and a nice reverse lay-in. She has 5. 43-28, back to a 15-point ball game. Right wing, dish to the elbow. Wilburn trying to pass it in through it right to Bryant. And then Wilburn with the steal. Points for Carrington Marks, 7 each for Gia Campbell and Kirsten Daly. Jonesboro's led in scoring by Maya Wilburn with 8, 6 points for Katie Brown. Bryant basketball on the wing. Marks, top of the key. Bell inside, stolen away by Maya Wilburn. Got her hand up in the passing lane. Hands it off to Lacey Hall. Lacey in the front court, left of the circle, gets it to the wing and Rogers. Back to Hall. Hall goes back, now tries to attack the defense. Man-to-man, Gia Campbell on her. Threw it away, threw it right to Carrington Marks. Marks going to take it coast to coast. Blocked in, out of bounds by Maya Wilburn. Bryant basketball. 7:31 to go in regulation. Baseline inbound. Stolen away by Lacey Hall. She gets it ahead to Katie Brown, who lays it in. 43-30, 13-point lead. Gia Campbell front court, left wing. Down to the corner, here's a 3-ball from Bell. Air ball right into the hands of Chastity Rogers. Chastity shovels it to the front court. Lacey Hall takes it down the lane. Her runner off the bottom of the backboard, taken by Wilburn. She leans into a shot. She threw up an air ball. Lacey Hall with the stick back, no. Katie Brown from 3. She can't get it to go. Another chance for Demaya Wright, and she's fouled. Chance after chance after chance. Wouldn't drop, but they stayed with it. Now 2 free throws for Demaya Wright. Bounces it in to Hausman DeCou. Takes it to the block, kicks it to the corner. 3-ball in the way, no. Rebound Bryant. Daly lost the handle. Pass back to Hall. Hall to the right side, gets to the block. Forces up a shot, it won't go. Rebound Bryant. Here come the Lady Hornets to the front court. 10-second count, took them too long. Another unforced error in tonight's game. There have been plenty of those back and forth. Right, just took their sweet little time and they'll turn the ball over. Go halfway into the front court. Katie Brown will throw it in from there. 43-34, Bryant with the lead. Get it in to Hausman DeCou. Bounce it to Lacey. She lost the handle. Brown picks it up to Demaya Wright. Right at the free throw line, she's bumped and fouled by Carrington Marks. Her first. Second on Bryant. Baseline left inbound for the Lady Hurricane. 5 minutes and 1 tick left. 9-point deficit for the Lady Hurricane. Out front, Lacey Hall gets rammed by Kyla Daly, who helps her up quickly. Her third. Third in the quarter on Bryant. Hurricane basketball on the sideline inbound. Just in front of Coach Tim Hawkins. Get it into Wright. Back to Brown. Down the left side. Her runner won't go. Basketball run down by Hall on the wing. Hausman DeCou shoots it to the left wing right. Goes around defender to the block. Lays it up and got it. 8 for Demaya Wright. The lead is down to 7. 43-36. Down low, an easy lay-in made by Fabomni. She has 6. Back to a 9-point game. And then a near steal by Bryant. (45-36). Kyla Daly whistled for a foul in the backcourt. Nope. The steal to Katie Brown. Katie Brown left side takes it up and missed the lay-in. Bryant the other way. They want to run it. Transition basketball. Gia Campbell with the catch out front. In the corner, Kyla Daly for 3, swishes it. And timeout called by Bryant. That's 7 points for Kyla Daly. Bryant back on top, 48-36. And we'll take a 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954. For 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Singh. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Singh. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Singh, and God bless our troops.
We welcome you back to Bryant. Katie Brown is on the floor, sprawled out. Something happened on the Bryant offensive end right for that last timeout. Now they're going to help Katie up. She's a T.J. Brownish kind of player. She'll take a licking and keep on ticking. This may take her a couple of minutes to get that ticker back. That was a pretty healthy hit on Katie Brown. Seeing some stars out there. Going to wipe up some moisture there at midcourt. Bryant back up by 12, 48-36. Lady Hurricane have cut it to 7, but have not been able to get any closer, and time is running out. 3:09 to go in the game. First conference game for Bryant, second for Jonesboro. Boys game to the corner, puts up a runner. Got it! Lacey Hall with the floater. She has 5. Didn't see that shot coming, but that was a pretty nice one. 48-38, front court Gia Campbell. Free throw line Marks. Lost the handle, picked up by Chastity Rogers. Here comes Jonesboro, trying to cut it to single digits. Rogers on the run, her shot won't go. Tipped out though, Hausman DeCou has it, shoots from 5, her shot won't go. Bryant with the rebound. 1:57 to go. Campbell in the corner. There's a 3-ball on the way, no. Board Jonesboro. That was Fabomni who missed the shot. There's a steal by Bryant. Taken away was Kirsten Daly, and she scores the 2. And timeout Bryant. Kirsten Daly with 9. Bryant back up by 12. 50-38, back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network. 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back in Bryant, 50-38. Lady Hornets with the lead, 1:42 to go. Time is getting close to running out on the Lady Hurricane. They're trying to get to 2-0 in conference. But they're going to need a miraculous finish. They're still out there fighting, still out there plugging, but the story of tonight, just too many unforced errors on the Lady Hurricane and have missed too many easy shots inside. Carrington Marks holds the basketball. 9 seconds, 8. Coming out is Amaya Wilburn. She'll dribble out and hand it off to Kirsten Daly. 2 seconds, 1 second. Bryant wins it 54-38. They improve to 13-6 on the year. Start off conference play at 1-0. Jonesboro falls to 15-5, and they are 1-1 in conference play. Back with the postgame show and our JOSM player of the game, and then get ready for the boys game between the Hornets and the Hurricane. Back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network. Hurricane, back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tire or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Hornet Arena here in Bryant, Arkansas. Our first game is complete, and Bryant has defeated Jonesboro by a final score of 54-38. We welcome to our post-game coverage. We'll give you our JOSM player of the game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. 21-9, Bryant led it after one. They led it at half, 34-17. 43-28 lead at the end of the third quarter, and then Jonesboro came out on a 8-0 run to make it 43-36. They would cut it to 10 again at 48-38, but the last 6 scored by Bryant to set the final score at 54-38. Bryant was led in scoring by Carrington Marks, who had 10 points. She was 2 out of 2. 9 points for Kyla Daly. 7 points for Gia Campbell. She was 3 out of 4. Played most of that fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Lois Fabomny had 6 points. She was 2 out of 3 from the line. Kirsten Daly had 9 points. Deshauna Bell had 5 points. Paris Lacey had 2 points. Bailey Walker had 3 points. 2, 4, 6, 8 players played for Bryant. They all scored. Jonesboro was led in scoring tonight. Nobody hit double figures, 3 with 8. That was Katie Brown, 2 for 2 from the line. Demaya Wright, 2 for 4 from the line. And Demaya Wilburn, 0 for 2 from the line. 5 points for Lacey Hall, 4 points for Chastity Rogers. Lacey Hall was 1 out of 2 from the line. Lindley Hausman-Deku had 2 points. Skylar Gamble had 2 points on 2 out of 4 free throw shooting. Kamani Carter had 1 point. She was 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Jonesboro 8 of 16 from the charity stripe. Bryant 7 out of 9. Our JOSM player of the game, we're going to give it to Demaya Wright, who came off the bench and really was a pretty intimidating force inside for Jonesboro. Just not enough. Not enough Demaya Wright, but she is our JOSM player of the game. Finishes the night with 8 points, 2 out of 4 from the line. So that'll do it for the girls' game. Lady Hurricane cough up their first in conference play. Getting back to next Friday night at North Little Rock at 1-1, and Bryant starts their conference season off at 1-1. All right, we're going to shift back to the First National Bank pregame show, brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. It's a boys contest between the Hurricane and the defending state champion Bryant Hornets. Their coach Mike Abrahamson. Give you some stats on Mike Abrahamson. He is a fine gentleman and a fine coach. At Bryant, he's in his 16th year here. He's won 1 state championship. That was last year. 2 state runners-up in 24 and 19. 3 conference championships in 19, 24, and 25. So Bryant has a good one. And Mike Abrahamson. Bryant. This year has an overall record of 15-3. They had the most records in out-of-conference play. They were off Tuesday night, second on the boys' side. Jonesboro with a 12-6 mark, 1-0 in conference play. And Little Rock Southwest, who won at Conway on Tuesday night, are 9-5 and 1-0 in conference play. Central also 1-0 in conference play. They won at North Little Rock on Tuesday night. Then comes Bryant at 0.
Game with First Security. Think better. Member FDIC.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports.
It's time for Jonesboro High School basketball on 95.9 The Wolf. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
Back here at Bryant for the second game of our doubleheader, the boys matchup between the Bryant Hornets and the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bud Schropel, our producer-engineer back in studios of the EAB Sports Network is Mr. Dustin Sullivan. And here streaming on YouTube is the Millers, Craig and Lindsay, the adult night for the streaming crew from Jonesboro High School. They gave the kids off tonight, but they made the trek down here, and they are streaming this game at YouTube. JHS The Warning. Should be a great matchup between the defending state champion Bryant Hornets and the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane. Bryant got the best of Jonesboro last year. This year, hopefully it'll be a different story, but they come in loaded. They are the #1 ranked team in the state. 15 wins against only 3 losses this year. Bryant is for real, and the Hurricane are going to try to slow that train down. Starting tonight for the Hurricane and Wes Swift in his 17th season. He's 390 and 107. In 31 years as a head coach, 651, 279 state championships for Wes Swift. 6 at Jonesboro High School. He's assisted by Kenton Weaver, Lorenzo Hampton, an 01 graduate of JHS. The trainer is Leah Hill, an 11 graduate with the Lady Hurricane. She was quite the player herself. T.J. Brown gets a start. The 5'11 senior wears number 4 at 4.9 a game. B.J. Knowlton, 6'2 senior, wears number 5, 18.2 for the Hurricane this year. Jaquez Jordan, 5'9 senior, wears number 10 at 3.7 points a ball game. He had 10 points against Cabot the other night. Jonesboro's led in scoring by B.J. Knowlton with 20. Got the mercy rule in the fourth quarter late. And Sabian Graham had 11 in his breakout game with the Hurricane, the 5'11 junior. Elliott McLaughlin starts again at center, the 6'4 junior wearing number 12 at 1.2 points a ball game. And Leighton Weaver, only 4 points the other night against Cabot, but played excellent on defense. The 6'1 junior wears number 22. He's averaging 16.4 a ball game. For Mike Abrahamson's Bryant Hornets, R.J. Young, a 6'5 senior, wears number 1. Terrence Cochran, a 6'3 junior, wears number 2. Mason Abrahamson, a 6'2 sophomore, wears number 10. That's the coach's son. Spencer Ruff, 6'1 senior, wears number 15. And Cameron Bede, 6'3 senior, wears number 23 for the home-clad Bryant Hornets. White pants, blue checkers on the side, numerals and letters in blue, trimmed in black. Jonesboro on the road blacks, trimmed in gold, numerals and letters in gold, black. About ready to get these things announced and started. We'd love to have you. So he has been a big part of this basketball team this season. Jaquez Jordan, also a big addition for this team. He was always going to play, but he has really improved his game tremendously from last year. If I had to get a hustle award for someone, it would be Jaquez Jordan in both football and basketball. Elliott McLaughlin really has developed somewhat of an offensive game with that left-handed little touch shot. Leighton Weaver, the junior, who's didn't have a good game offensively against Cabot, but made up for it on the defensive end of the ball. And, of course, B.J. Knowlton, the most improved player I think I've seen in 18 years covering Jonesboro from sophomore to senior. Doing a little floor laser show now at this beautiful arena. Hornets flying all over the floor. Now we're ready to get the starters introduced, building this crowd up to a frenzy. Terrence Cochran comes out. This Bryant team is loaded. Length, shooting ability, play great defense, and well coached. It'll take a heck of an effort tonight for Jonesboro to beat this team. Spencer Ruff. Don't know much about him, but I'm sure he's steady Eddie. Cameron Bead, I remember him too well for the last couple of years. Solid Bryant lineup. Here come the Hurricane. If you're not watching the streaming, they'll be moving from right to left as you visualize at home, in your car, or wherever you may be. Bryant basketball, no score, played almost a minute. Terrence Cochran will bring it up the floor this trip. Gives it up to R.J. Young. Between the circles, Bead. Right wing, Abrahamson. Back up top, Ruff. Back to the right side. That's Cochran. Gives it up to Bead. Bead stops. Fires a three. Got it. Cameron Bead from downtown. 3-0 Bryant. Leighton Weaver dribbles to the front court. Left of the circle. Stops and surveys the defense. Man-to-man for Bryant. Passes it to the right wing. B.J. Knowlton was open from 12, didn't take it. McLaughlin hands it off to T.J. Brown. He puts up a floater, no good. Elliott McLaughlin with the takeaway, lays it in for two. Some aggressive defense from E. McLaughlin makes it 3-2. Bryant on top, left wing Bead. Here's another three ball. It's short. And the ball goes out of bounds off Bryant on the three. They're going to go full court pressure right out of the gate. T.J. Brown will throw it in, gets it into Weaver. Leighton's going to bring it up on Cochran. Now he's going to give it over to Jaquez Jordan, who will run the point. 3-2 Bryant. 5:58 to go, opening period. Jordan takes it to the free throw line. Stops there, gets it back to Knowlton. Knowlton in the paint from 5. His shot short. McLaughlin with the stick back. He has all 4 Jonesboro points, and it's 4-3 Jonesboro. Elliott McLaughlin. I'm not sure what was just called. Mike Abrahamson is having a hissy down there. I think we may have a not sure what we just had. I don't think we'll ever know. Anyway, Bryant basketball in the front court. Bead between the circles, takes it to the free throw line, dumps it down low. Terrence Cochran wide open for the lay-in. Bryant back on top, 5-4. B.J. Knowlton, left side, Jordan on the corner. Leighton Weaver for 3, missed that one strong. R.J. Young with the board. He'll bring it up the sideline, accelerates to the basket, gets to the block, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Elliott McLaughlin. Foul, I'm sorry, it was on Leighton Weaver, his second. Second on Jonesboro, and to the free throw line will be R.J. Young to shoot 2 free throws. First one's good for Young. Makes it 6-4. Here comes 3 subs for Bryant. Number 13 is in the ball game. That's Ryan Young, a 6'4 senior. Number 4 is Nate Garrigus, a 6-foot junior. And 0 is DeJuan Ellis, a 6'1 senior. Second free throw is made also by R.J. Young. He has 2. And it's 7-4 Bryant. There's a near steal. P.J. Young wrestles it back. He takes it left side, lays it out, lays it into Sabian Graham, who laid it in. Graham just in the game with 23. Down the baseline is Garrigus. There's a floater, missed. Jalen Hurd with the board for Jonesboro. Gives it out to Jaquez Jordan. He's guarded by Ryan Young. Gets a couple of picks. Leaves it for Jaden Jones. He spins in the paint. He's going to float it off the window. No. And the ball is controlled by R.J. Young. R.J. coast to coast. Missed the lay-in. He's fouled by B.J. Knowlton, his first and the 5th on the Hurricane. And R.J. Young kind of taking this game over. He's already shot 4 free throws. He'll get 2 more here. 9-6 Bryant. First free throw, good. 5 points for Young, 10-6 Bryant. I mean, he scooped that ball up and he got down the floor in a hurry. R.J. Young, everybody wants him. He missed it, but the other Young in for the board. Gets it out top to Ellis. Cameron Bede has it, gets a pick from Ryan Young. Spins in the paint, pass it down low. Shot up from point blank, no good. Rebound B.J. Knowlton. Dodged the bullet there. Here's Jaquez Jordan out front. Jaden Jones takes it in the paint, puts up a runner. And he's whistled for an offensive foul, his second. Offensive foul, no free throws, Bryant basketball, and a bench warning on Jonesboro's Wes Swift. He's not happy with what he's seeing. Wes better be careful. He may get a tee here tonight. Does not like the way this thing is shaping up. 3:11 to go, 10-6 Bryant. Cameron Bede out front. Taking it down the left side. He pushed off with the shoulder. That's an offensive foul on Cameron Bede. His first. Team second. Jonesboro gets it in. Jones ahead to Graham. Sabian in the paint, jump step, puts up a runner, got it. Nice shot, Sabian Graham. He has 4. 10-8, Bryant by 2, 2:45 to go. Here's R.J. Young, passing into the corner. Shot up, no. Rebound taken down by the Hurricane, then stolen away to R.J. Young, who goes up. Player control, boy, he just controlled his momentum and laid it in. He has 7. 12-8, there's a foul's going to be called on Bryant's. DeJuan Ellis, his first. 3 on the Hornets. Jaquez Jordan, Jaden Jones are out. It's like T.J. Brown back in and M.J. Marshall in. T.J. Brown gets out of a pile, throws it out to Knowlton for three. Got it! Knowlton for three, and Jonesboro makes it a 1-point game, 12-11. M.J. Marshall, the 5'8 junior, is 2.4 points a game. 1:58 to go. Handoff out front. R.J. Young has it high left side, lost the handle, picked up by Ryan Young. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say Jonesboro touched it last. Some subs for Bryant. 15 is in the ball game. That's Spencer Ruff. Cameron Bead is back. Terrence Cochran is back. Bryant will throw it inside line. Bounces in into Bead. Bead, higher right side to Cochran. He drives the left lane. He lost the handle. Picked up by Jonesboro. B.J. Knowlton fires it down low. Hurd with the catch. Missed the lay-in. Puts it back up and is blocked. Here comes Bead. Long three. Short, long rebound. Bead back for three. No. Conferring right there at midcourt. Cameron Bead going to have to give up the free throw line to Ryan Young. Now what Young wants to do is make both of them and then just kind of stare down the Hurricane bench. He makes the first and looked pretty good doing it. Ties the game at 13. Now for his chance for the stare down. He got it. Now Jonesboro will have a couple of free throws down at the other end for the technical. B.J. Knowlton will step to the line. The foul down low was on Jalen Hurd, his first. Here's B.J. shooting a couple of free throws. 83 of 113 this season. No good with the first. Boy, he was 2 for 7 the other night. 3 for 7, excuse me. Now 0 for 1 here. To tie the game at 14. Knowlton good with the second. He has 4. We're tied at 14. Second tie of the game. Hurricane basketball. In the game is Caden Sigmund, excuse me. Caden Sigmund, 6-foot junior, wearing 30 at 1.5 points a game. So it's Sigmund, Knowlton, Jordan, Jones, and Marshall in the game for Jonesboro. B.J. high dribble, no call. Jaden Jones spins, a little shovel shot, got it. Nice move, Jaden Jones. Jonesboro up 16-14. 40 seconds to go. Front court. Terrence Cochran. Into Bead. Made it right there at the bucket. He has 5. 16 all. Little warning there on Bryant for touching the basketball after the shot. Jonesboro will have it. Shot clock is off, 27 seconds. Bounce into Marshall. He'll bring it slowly to the front court, left side of the circle, now goes into the circle. Abrahamson almost in for the steal. Marshall to the right side, Jordan. Left side to Jones. Back to Jordan. 8 seconds, 7. B.J. Knowlton has it at midcourt. 6, 5. Knowlton taking it right side, stops for 3. It's short, and the rebound to Bryant. We're tied at 16 after 1. This is Hurricane basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When disaster hits your home, fire, flood, or storm, who do you call first?
You call us. I'm Nate Easley with Cleanway Restoration. We've got 24/7 emergency response and a team ready to handle the damage fast.
And here's what makes Cleanway different. When the cleanup is done, they don't walk away.
We rebuild from new flooring and drywall to roofing and full restorations. We handle everything start to finish.
One call, one team. Cleanway Restoration and Construction.
Visit us at cleanwayrestoration.com or call 800-570-2320. We're here when you need us most.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family.
Makes them both. 18 all. Full court pressure by Bryant. Sabian Graham's going to bring it to the front court. Takes it left, back to Graham. He's standing in the jump circle. They come out on the double team. Graham in the paint, throws it out to the wing. Offensive foul on Sabian Graham. Ran over Cameron Bede. Graham's first. Second on Jonesboro in the quarter. Bryant with the basketball. Abrahamson. Out to Bede. Bede in the paint. Stripped and stolen by Brown. Brown the other way for Jonesboro. Shovels it to Knowlton. Goes up. Blocked in there by Cameron Bede and pulled it out of the air. Lob to R.J. Young. He hits the rim and the ball goes out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. A lot of action for no points right there. For anybody. Inbound to Jordan. Jaquez Jordan, one of the toughest kids you'll ever see. Gets doubled up, bounces it to Brown. He thought about the three, now takes it in for the floater and got it. T.J. Brown with 4 and Jonesboro back up 20-18. R.J. Young spinning to the block, goes up for the shot and got it. Boy, what body control. He is some kind of player. Ties the game at 20. Timeout Jonesboro. Timeout of the floor with 6:28 to go in the first half. Hurricane and Bryant tied at 20 on the EAB Sports Network.
Pac-Bell Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Bell Tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Bell Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
We are back at Bryant. Tied at 20. R.J. Young putting on a show. 11 points. 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. Hurricane basketball gets full court pressure. Get it into Jordan. He'll walk it across the timeline. They come out and double team him. T.J. Brown takes in the paint, floats it up. Got it again. T.J. Brown with 6 points. 22-20. He just looks like he kind of threw it in the direction of the goal. R.J. Young for 3. No. And an offensive board by Cochran. And they're going to say he was fouled by Sabian Graham. That's his second. Sabian Graham was on his knees, and Cochran was standing up, bent over, and they called the foul on Graham. He's out of the game. He's replaced as 3-ball up and in for R.J. Young. He has 14 points. 23-22 now. Bryant on top by 1. Jaquez Jordan. Bad dribble. Stolen away by by Cochran, who lays it in, and now Bryant on top. Jumper from there. Good. Jaquez Jordan on the creation of a shot has 4 points. 28-24. Cameron Bede denied by Jordan out front. Right side. R.J. Young on the high wing. Jalen Hurd has him. Here's a 3-ball from Ruff. It's an air ball out of bounds. 3 subs coming in for Bryant. Joe Suggs in for the first time, a 6'4 junior. No relation to the former Sugg from Jonesboro. Dajuan Ellis is in the game. And Nate Garrigus for Bryant. Leighton Weaver returns for Jonesboro. They need him to get hot. He's going to get the inbound, double teamed. Fires it right side to Jones. He throws it ahead to Marshall with the catch, who came down to the sideline. Standing too close to the sideline. If it goes in there, you got to watch where you come down. He didn't. Turns it over to Bryant. 28-24 Hornets. Right wing, Garrigus. Back out front, Ellis. Right wing, Young. Here's a three in the air. No. Rebound underneath to Joe Suggs, and he's fouled by B.J. Knowlton. Knowlton second. Fourth on the Hurricane. Baseline right inbound for the Bryant Hornets. Get it into Garrigus. Up top, Young. Back to Ellis. He lost the handle. Throws it in the corner to Sugg, who stepped on the sideline. Or excuse me, Garrigus, who stepped on the sideline. Gives the ball back to Jonesboro. Here comes Terrence Cochran back in for Bryant. He's in there for Ellis. He'll come to the front of that full court pressure. B.J. Knowlton will walk it to the front court. R.J. Young on him, spins to the front court to the wing, inside to Hurd. Head fake, puts a shot up, no good. Wes Swift wanted to Bede to put Bryant up by 10. 11 with the tray. Cochran bounces it to the baseline. Garrigus back to Cochran out front. Bede at the jump circle. Back to Cochran. 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key in the paint. Sugg got away with the double dribble. They say he walked. We'll take it. Hurricane basketball down 8, 32-24. T.J. Brown will throw it in. Bounces it into Jordan. He's double teamed. Back to Brown. T.J. bounces it ahead to Weaver. Weaver takes it on the run. He'll float it from 5 and got it. Nice soft touch for Leighton Weaver. His first two of the game, 32-26. Cameron Bede to the wing. Young for three. No. Long rebound on the baseline. Jaquez Jordan comes out on the dribble. Fires it ahead to Knowlton, who goes up and missed the shot, but Weaver there to tip it in. 32-28, lead down to 4. Here's Cochran. They get it out to Bede between the circles. 2 minutes to go in the half. Fires it down low. Inside to Young. He lost the handle. Knowlton with the catch. He'll bring it down the left side. He lays it up. He got it. That's 6 quick points for Leighton Weaver. It's a 2-point game, 32-30. 1:40 to go. Bede in the front court. Right side to Cochran, way out front to the corner. Garrigus back to Cochran. Out front, Bede. In the paint, Sugg goes down the lane, lost the handle, then lays it in. 4 for Sugg. 34-30. Bounce to Hurd. He turns, goes in the corner, threw it away. Ahead to Young, who lays it in. He has 16 points here in the first half. 36-30. Bryant back up half a dozen. In the paint, foul. B.J. Knowlton. That's going to be the second foul in the quarter on Bryant. Jalen Hurd out of the game. He's replaced by Elliott McLaughlin. It's going to be Jonesboro basketball. They're going to inbound. 10.9 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. In the backcourt, Leighton Weaver with the catch. Better hurry. He's going to come forward. Those at left side batted out by Abrahamson. 5.8 seconds to go. They'll probably give up the easy inbound backcourt. Got a whistle and a hold on Terrence Cochran. His first. That's 4 now on Bryant. No time off the clock. Jonesboro will inbound same place. 5.8 seconds to go. Actually, they moved down a couple of feet. T.J. Brown with the collect. He got to hurry. Takes it down the left side. Shoots it from 5. He got it! T.J. Brown at the buzzer with his 8th point. All in the second quarter, and it's a 2-point game. Shoots it from 5. He got it! T.J. Brown at the buzzer with his 8th. Group halftime show. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates? That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything.
And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Celebrate the new year with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative with a loaded selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Nebo, there's no hassle, just a friendly sales staff that's ready to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And every vehicle is Carfax certified. Nebo wants 2026 to be your best year yet. Start it off right by visiting NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 39.
Wants to take a 6-point lead in the Final Four, coming from the Hurricane to cut it to 2 at half, 36-34. RJ Young, leading all scorers with 16 points. He is 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. The only player in double figures tonight. Jonesboro has 8 points for T.J. Brown and 6 points each from Elliott McLaughlin and Leighton Weaver. B.J. Knowlton with 4 points tonight for the Hurricane. Joining me now at halftime is Stephen Etter, the girls' coach. And, boy, Coach, your girls ran into some tough sledding tonight.
Oh, most definitely. We've watched them on film, and we knew what they were capable of with their defensive ball pressure, and they like to get out in transition. And we didn't come ready to play the first half. Third quarter, we jumped back in it, got it to 7, got the timeout, and they came back, scored 4 or 6 right there. And then I think we cut it to 8 again, and then played even the second half, but that first half kind of put us in a little bind.
When you dig those holes, especially on the road, it's really tough to come back.
Yeah, most definitely. This is a hard place to play. We kind of come over this area 5 more times, but, hey, the effort second half, we don't quit. We've seen that in multiple games when we've had these little lulls in the first half. We can't put ourselves in a hole because we don't shoot it well enough really from the outside to get points like that in a barrage. But defensively, I thought our effort was tremendous second half, second half as well.
A lot of shots just wouldn't go down tonight, too. And when you have that and you have a team that's playing really hard like Bryant did, it's really hard to make a game out of it. But give your girls, ever-loving girls, credit. They made a game out of it before it was all over with.
Yeah, that's one thing we talked about after the game is like, hey, your effort's always there. Don't question your effort. Sometimes in practice maybe our focus is not there in the effort, and we're still young as well. I know Bryant's pretty young as well. that's the learning process we got to figure out, and taking everything serious at all times. Yeah, we missed quite a few right there in the first half around the basket. If we don't do that, it's probably a 6-8 point game going into halftime.
Yeah, a lot of crib shots missed, kind of badly too.
Yeah. And, we emphasize that it's been a lot better than last year, but we're still got to do it.
Well, give me side again next Friday night at North Little Rock. We'll be there for it. The doubleheader will begin at 6 o'clock for the girls and roll right into the boys. That's next Friday night right here on the EAB Sports Network. All right, both teams are out. They've completed their halftime warm-ups. It will be Bryant basketball to start the fourth. Jonesboro comes out with Weaver, McLaughlin, Jordan, Brown, and Knowlton. Bede, Abrahamson, R.J. Young, Spencer Ruff, and Terrence Cochran for Bryant. Young, right side, back, up top. Jonesboro playing a zone defense. Cochran, Young, Abrahamson, left-handed long three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net for the coach's son, who makes his first shot attempt. 39-34, Bryant. 5-point lead. Leighton Weaver, need to get him hot from the exterior. Weaver, free throw line jumper, he banks it in from straight away. That's 8 for Leighton Weaver. Hey, take what you can get. Maybe that'll be something to catapult him in the second half. Between the circles is Bede. Guarded by Young. They're going man-to-man this trip. Bede stops, pops a three. Got it. Wow. 42-36. B.J. Knowlton to the corner. Leighton Weaver trying to drive, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Terrence Cochran, his second. First in the quarter on Bryant. Baseline left inbound for the Hurricane. Jacquez Jordan will toss it in. Nope. B.J. Knowlton's going to come in, do those honors. Get it into Weaver with the catch, the shot, and the bucket, and one. Leighton Weaver starting to heat up. Going to get. Weaver has 10 points. Foul is on Cochran, his third. Second on Bryant in the quarter. 42-38, and Weaver for the old-fashioned three-point play with the and one free throw. He is 31 of 43 this season, 73%. Off the back iron, no. Long rebound out to the elbow. Weaver just kind of talking to himself on that miss. Takes a lot of pride in those free throws. Jump pass left side, Ruff almost had it taken away, then feeds the middle. R.J. Young is fouled going down the lane by T.J. Brown. Was it T.J. or? Yeah, it was T.J. Brown. Couldn't tell if he had 4 or 5 up. That's the first in the quarter on Jonesboro, and R.J. Young back to the line. He's 7 out of 8 tonight. 16 points in the first quarter, first half, 7 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter. They need a towel from the Bryant bench. Mike Abrahamson instructed him to use the wipe-up utensil underneath the basket. Now they get a towel. For Bryant, 47-38 after they led by 4. They have scored 5 in a row. Jacquez Jordan front court between the circles. Guarded by Abrahamson. Trying to bounce it into Brown. It's kicked out by Abrahamson. They'll go to the baseline and throw it in. Now they're going to come out to the sideline and throw it in. Jacquez Jordan will handle that. Now it's going to be taken over by B.J. Knowlton. Knowlton going to get it into Brown. Goes to Weaver between the circles. Leighton. Between the legs, top of the key. Being held, and going to call it pretty chintzy foul there on DeJuan Ellis. But you're not supposed to put your hands on the players, and they called it for sure. That's the third on Bryant. In the backcourt, Weaver with the collect. He'll come up. They didn't start the clock. They'll have to inbound it again, this time in the front court. Jaquez Jordan going to go in the backcourt to Knowlton. He's guarded by R.J. Young. Gets a pick out front by McLaughlin. Young goes around it. Knowlton takes it in the paint, stops, shoots from 12, short. Rebound in the corner. That's Ellis. He's blocked by Elliott McLaughlin, his third. Third on Jonesboro. No, fourth on Jonesboro, excuse me. Already 4 fouls, 5:35 to go, third quarter. Jonesboro has 14 fouls. Bryant has 3. On the baseline left of the goal, they'll throw it in. The Hornets out front. Ruff to Abrahamson. Down the corner, Bede. Back to Abrahamson. Left side to Ruff. In the paint, R.J. Young. Powell is stolen away. Weaver picked up the loose basketball. Down the floor, lays it up. Fouled. Weaver trying to take the charge was Spencer Ruff, his first. Fourth on Bryant. And Leighton Weaver to shoot 2. Trying to knife into this 9-point Bryant lead. Weaver's first on the way. Got it. 11 points for Weaver to pace Jonesboro. I think Sabian Graham's coming in for Weaver's. Weaver makes the second free throw. Gives him 12. Sabian Graham in for Weaver. 47-40. Jonesboro full court pressure. Abrahamson, front court. R.J. Young back to Abrahamson. Bede between the circles. Takes it left, stops at the elbow, shoots it from there, in and out. And really thinking too much at the line. In the backcourt, Abrahamson. In the front court, Bede. Right side. Now to Young. He's going to fire a 3. Boy, just knocks it down. 50-44, back to a 6-point game. Down the corner, T.J. Brown for 3. No. Tipped. Knowlton gets it. Out to Weaver. Leighton. Pressured by Ruff. Out comes Abrahamson. Jump pass to Brown. Brown. To Knowlton. He lost the handle. Picks it back up, though. Almost overrun the basketball. Top the key. Left lane. Stops. From 7. Puts it up. He's fouled. But as it is right now, that's who you want to send to the line because B.J. Knowlton is struggling from the free throw line. That foul is on R.J. Young, his second. And B.J. Knowlton, 1 out of 3, shoots 2 here. Knife into this 6-point advantage for Bryant. 3:17 to go in the third. First free throw is good. 7 points for Knowlton. 5-point game. Number 1, Bryant. Leading Jonesboro. Knowlton got them both. That looked smooth as silk right there. 4-point lead for Bryant, 50-46. 3:12 to go, third quarter. In the corner, there's a set shot 3. Missed it. Knowlton with the board. Gets it ahead to Graham. Graham in the paint, lost his footing. Gets it out to Weaver in the corner. Back to Graham. He launches a 3. He missed it. It spun out. Rebound Bryant. R.J. Young fires it to the right wing. Down the corner. Ruff for 3 from there. Got it. His first bucket of the game is a triple. And Bryant back up 7. Weaver gets double teamed. Gets it in the front court to T.J. Brown, who couldn't find the handle. Turns it back over to Bryant. Here comes Jaquez Jordan in for Sabian Graham. 53-46 Bryant, 2:34 to go in the third. Hurricane will get close and then Bryant explodes. Cameron Bede in the front court. Between the circles, guarded by Jordan. Lobs it in the paint. R.J. Young gets open and lays it in. 23 for R.J. Young. 9-point lead again for Bryant. Bryant slowly pulling away. They've gone from a 4-point lead to a 10-point lead. Jonesboro had cut it to 3 at 47-44, but a quick 3 from R.J. Young and another 3 from Cameron Bede, and it is now 56-46. Jonesboro trailing by double digits. They've been down 8 a couple of times tonight, 9 a couple of times tonight, now 10 for the first time tonight. McLaughlin, Jones, Knowlton, who collects the inbound, Weaver, and Jaquez Jordan for the Jonesboro Hurricane. Jordan gets in the front court, double team. McLaughlin picks it up to Jaden Jones, who is fouled by Cameron Bede. His second. Already over the limit. Jaden Jones will go to the line to shoot 2. He has 2 points tonight. He is a 82% free throw shooter. 19 of 23, and he's to the line to shoot 2. 1:45 to go in the third. First one is good. It rattles at home. 56-47. Got them both. 4 points for Jones. 56-48. Full court pressure. Ruff has it in the back court. Now get it in front court to Bede. Left wing to the corner. Ruff back out to Ellis. Up top, Bede in the paint. Took some steps. Turn over to Jonesboro. Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Back here at Bryant for the fourth quarter, the Hurricane trail at 61-53. R.J. Young has been the Hurricane killer tonight, 24 points. He's been to the free throw line 12 times. He's made 10 of them. Cameron Bede has added 13 for Bryant. Jonesboro has 15 from Leighton Weaver and 10 for B.J. Knowlton. He's 3 of 5 from the line. Weaver, 2 out of 3. Hurricane basketball to start the fourth. They'll get it in the front court to Leighton Weaver. He takes it down the paint. He's fouled on the way. I don't think he was shooting the basketball. He was shooting the basketball. That foul was on Ellis, his third. First in the quarter on Bryant. And Leighton Weaver shooting 2. Good with the first. He has 16 points now. Abrahamson on him. He stops for 3. He knocks it down. Leighton Weaver with 19. 61-57. The lead is down to 4 the other way. Abrahamson in the corner. He'll launch for the answer, and he answered. Abrahamson was 6, 64-57. Big answer there for Bryant. Here's Jaquez Jordan to Weaver. Weaver steps inside the arc. Jumper from 15, spins out by Bede. Took it right out of Brown's hands. Bede went behind the back, lost the handle. They're going to rescue him with a foul. Oh, my. B.J. Knowlton had a breakaway, and they're going to whistle T.J. Brown reaching in for his 4th. Second on the cane. Baseline inbound. Jaden Jones is going to check in. Oh, that was unfortunate. Jaden Jones in for T.J. Brown. And M.J. Marshall quickly in the game for Jaquez Jordan. (64-57) Bryant. 6:41 to go in regulation. Jonesboro's already had 5 overtime games this year. They won 4 of them. Lob in is knocked away and taken by B.J. Knowlton. He'll come 2-on-1. Then he lost the handle, but at last touched Cameron Bede. Cameron Bede's mistake just rescued B.J. Knowlton. I'm not sure what B.J. was going to do with that basketball, but he was going to do something fearful. Just flew out of his hands. Jaden Jones comes out. He's replaced by M.J. Marshall. Knowlton's going to throw it into Weaver with the catch. Shot fake on a 3. Bounces it inside to Brown. He lays it in. Brown with 10. 64-59, 5-point. Bryant lead. Jonesboro just hanging around. Still a ton of time to go. 6:20. Bede in the front court, right wing. Foul was on Elliott McLaughlin. His 4th. 3 on the cane, and Terrence Cochran will toe the line for the first time tonight. He has 7 points in the game. His first free throw attempt is no good off the back iron. Jones and Jordan back in. Brown and Marshall check out. Stay 64-59, 5-point Bryant lead. 5:25 to go in the contest. Bryant going for the doubleheader sweep. Second free throw is good for Cochran. He has 8 in the game, and it's a 6-point lead. 65-59. Jordan to the corner. Jones goes up, scores on the way to the goal. Just took it with force for the 2, makes it 65-61, a 4-point game, and Jonesboro calls the timeout. Timeout on the floor, it's a full, we'll take the 30. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during our 3-day sale. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, featuring 5-pound chubs of 73% lean ground beef for $3.38 a pound. Limit 3. 40-ounce packs of Smithfield hometown bacon are $7.97. Limit 3. All week long, we have 2.5-pound bags of Best Choice boneless chicken breasts for $5.37. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
65-61, Bryant with the lead, 5:12 to go in regulation. Hurricane trying to start off their conference season 2-0. Bryant trying to win their first conference game. They didn't play on Tuesday. Both these teams back. Brings it to the front court. Bede spins on Jaquez Jordan. A lot of contact down there. They finally blow a whistle. And they're going to call a foul on B.J. Knowlton, his 3rd. No, check that. It's on T.J. Brown, and that's Brown's 5th. He'll foul out with 4:23 to go in the game. MJ Marshall will come right back in. TJ leaves tonight with 10 points. 0 for 2 from the line. Baseline inbound to Bede with the catch, the shot, the bucket, and one. That was a tough one there. That gets the lead back. And this free throw could make it a 9-point advantage for the Hornets. He makes it. 18 for Bede. 70-61. Bryant by 9. Knowlton dribble down the lane, lays it up, blocked. Weaver with the stick back lead. Jonesboro basketball. Already fouling out tonight, TJ Brown left with 4:23 to go in the game, about a minute ago. Left with 10 points. Leighton Weaver has 19 for the Cane, 12 points for B.J. Knowlton. 24 points tonight for R.J. Young, but he has not scored here in the fourth quarter. Cameron Bede has been the Hurricane killer in the fourth with 5 points. Mason Abrahamson has hit a couple of threes, as has Spencer Ruff. Hurricane basketball, they'll be forecourt pressured by the Hornets. Jaquez Jordan will get it in. Stolen by Abrahamson. Then taken away by Jaquez Jordan. A jump ball called. It's Hornet basketball. With some quick hands, though, from Abrahamson to even disrupt on the wing. He'll fire a three. Wow, that looks so good. From the time it left his hands. 73-65, back up to an 8-point lead. Weaver sets a pick. Jordan for three. With the answer, it was a two. Jordan with the long two. He has 14. 73-67. 6-point Bryant lead and timeout on the floor. 2:33 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy breeze, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 18 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network. Part of the EAB Sports Network.
You're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Now back at Bryant. Dustin Sullivan back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Craig and Lindsey Miller streaming on YouTube at JHS The Warning. 73-67 Bryant lead, 2:33 to go. Bryant basketball out of the timeout. Young, Bede, Ellis, Cochran, Abrahamson. Jones, Weaver, Jordan, Knowlton, McLaughlin for Jonesboro. I'm going to take Jones, bounces it to Weaver. Weaver got the lay-in. 21 for Leighton Weaver. 75-69. The lead is down to 6, and Jonesboro calls a timeout with 1:17 to go. Timeout on the floor. Hurricane down 6, 75-69. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Sane. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Sane. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
Back here at Bryant, Bud Schropel with you, 1:17 to go, 75-69. Bryant lead. Hurricane have already put Bryant in the bonus free throw situation. Bryant has a couple of fouls to give before Jonesboro will be shooting, so they're not going to get any. Could be a doubleheader sweep tonight for Bryant. First free throw on the way, he got it. Wow, it's tough there. That's 11 for Cochran. 76-69. Missed that one short. McLaughlin with the board. Has it taken away by R.J. Young. Out front. Bede has it. Jones trying to knock it free. Does it. Goes out of bounds to Bryant. 35.2 seconds remaining. 23 on the shot clock. And it looks like the Hurricane are going to fall to 1-1 in conference play. Cochran gets in the backcourt to Bede. Bede coming forward on Jones. Stolen away by Jaden. Jaden will take it down right side, lays it up, and got it. Jones with 10. 76-71. R.J. Young's going to throw it inbound with 20.8 seconds to go. In the corner. Cochran fouled by Knowlton. That'll be 4 on BJ. They'll go all the way down and shoot free throws. Cochran again to the line. (79-71). Bryant with the lead. They improve to